So another benefit of doing these classes is the camaraderie of hanging out with people doing the same thing. So in martial arts, that was definitely a big thing, because at the end, you'd be totally soaking wet. Where you stood, there'd be a puddle, maybe be a little banged up depending upon what kind of class you would take. People that go through hard times together, they build a bond. I wouldn't necessarily say that this class is hard or that difficult, but you get a little camaraderie when you're doing things that are a little more challenging. So look over, hey, how's that balance exercise working? Like, I don't know about the balance, I'm worried about the flexibility one. So. That's a good exercise there. So. I did want to give you a little demonstration of some of the other things that I would like to do with the class if we continue it. I like to do these all-encompassing type of sets. There you get coordination, flexibility, strength, balance, all kind of wrapped into one. So there is a series of 18 exercises, and there's 8 different levels of doing it with all different adjustments. The difference between your hand being here and here, that could all be kind of taken as a different variation. But I'll show you how the whole set comes together, and then maybe down the road we'll do this together as a group. Remember that one from last week? So if you noticed what we did, what I did was upper body and lower body, and like the same thing, just lower body, upper body. We did the left side, I do the right side. We develop the body from the outside. You can tell some of the exercises need a little muscle, a little control, a little strength, but by doing the twisting of the torso, now I'm developing the inside of the body also. I'm sorry? Yeah, it wouldn't be interesting enough. Maybe a little fast. But that type of exercise set, you can do it real slow, where you just stay here for like a minute, 5 minutes, or you just transition and you go through. There's benefits to doing it both ways. Fast, medium, and then slow. Anybody ever, I'm sorry? Yeah, that's just just to kind of show you what other kinds of exercise we can do. But have you any of you heard of what's it called, adhesions? When our body gets injured, sometimes the tissue does not move across the tissues or the bones, and it gets kind of stuck, like scar tissue. And that's a big thing as we continue to get older. So with these exercises, even just doing real light and easy, but increasing where your body's moving, the range of motion, that helps to keep those adhesions from happening. Especially you get surgery, you have some kind of major illness, those type of things are going to happen. And that's why you'll hear sometimes people say, well, I've been doing Tai Chi and I had cancer, or I had fibromyalgia. I can't even pronounce them correctly, but they'll say that they're getting benefits from doing Tai Chi or other types of Qigong or Pilates, yoga, those type of exercises, because it gets those adhesions to break down or not develop, and at the same time gets the energy moving through the body. So what we have to do is look at things more, not just blood. That's kind of Western logic with the blood moving through the body, and think more of the energy. And the energy comes from the breath that we take, the food that we ingest, and probably a couple other sources that I can't rattle off at the moment. But that's what all these exercises are about, getting the energy in the body and moving throughout it. So let's do some Tai Chi.